Hey Lisa.
Hey, Brian.
Is that your music, on the counter in the kitchen? No, not here, downstairs in the kitchen.
Oh, in the kitchen. No, it is not. Mine. Does it belong to you?
Of course not. It's Cradle of Filth. I definitely don't listen to that stuff.
I've never heard that derogatory term before.
It's not a term, it's the name of the band. Cradle of Filth.
You don't like their music?
No.
You've heard their music?
No.
Then how do you know you don't like it?
I don't listen to them. But I have heard one or two of their songs. I think the music is yours, that's why you pretended not to understand what I meant when I said there was a CD on the kitchen counter. In the kitchen, not here.
Sorry, Brian. I'm on drugs.
Well, that's pretty fucked up, Lisa.
What's pretty fucked up is that if the CD's not mine and it's not yours, then whose is it? The cat's? Maybe you thought I had already seen the CD lying on the counter, so you made up a story to make it seem like you didn't know anything about it.
No, I only listen to good metal, not bad black metal like Cradle of Filth.
What's good metal?
Well, for example, Emperor's first album is one of the greatest black metal masterpieces. However, Emperor's second album is only mediocre.
Do you know you sound like a music elitist?
I'm not a music elitist at all. For example, I hate those elitist metal discussion forums on the internet, like Ultimate Metal Forum. They make fun of me. And their grammar is poor.
Well, Brian, it's not my CD. I don't listen to any metal music at all.
And I'm not some hipster compelled to over-explain why he engages in activities that could be detrimental to his popularity status.
Could you explain to me in greater detail why you say you're not a hipster who over-explains things?
I don't think that would be wise.
Well, is it possible someone else brought the CD into our home?
Actually, it's possible the mailman brought it with the mail. I'm a member of a high-quality scholarly mailing list about metal, called MedPol, Metal Music and Politics.
Did they tell you they were sending you anything?
No, I haven't posted any messages yet. But I enjoy reading what the others write.
Did you ever give them our home address?
I don't believe so. But, with the internet these days you can never be sure.
So they might be sending us junk mail?
Oh no, they're a high-quality mailing list, they would not spam people like that. I don't subscribe to low-quality mailing lists that do that kind of thing.
Well, are you sure it's a Cradle of Filth album on the counter? Maybe you didn't read the label correctly.
No, I saw Nicholas Barker's name on the CD case, and he was the drummer for Cradle of Filth, so it must be a Cradle of Filth CD. Wait a minute, Barker was also the drummer for Old Man's Child, and I did order an Old Man's Child album the other day. But no, I remember now, the CD cover definitely said Cradle of Filth.
Maybe the cat brought in the CD from outside.
No, it wasn't me, so it had to be you. Or maybe one of my friends is playing a practical joke on me.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe they left the CD on the counter for you to find.
I don't understand. How is that a practical joke?
Because, then you would think I listened to Cradle of Filth.
So they'd give you a free CD, that. Could you get any money for it if you sold it?
Oh sure.
So they'd give you a CD you can turn around and sell for some money. But it's a practical joke, because it might make you look bad?
I don't know, that doesn't make sense. It's not mine. You're trying to trick me. Maybe it was not a friend's practical joke, after all.
This is quite the mystery.
It is pretty mysterious.
Maybe it's just one of those strange things that happens. You know, sometimes something is right in front of your nose and you miss it. Or sometimes things happen and you just can't explain them. Sometimes random things just turn up and you don't know where it came from.
That's a very good idea. Perhaps that's it. Who knows?
I mean, does that even make sense, or is it just the drugs talking?
Perhaps it's possible.
Yeah, like supernatural phenomenon.
Perhaps?
Maybe it was a sign.
I don't think it was a sign.
One time when I was walking down the street at night, I felt this intense feeling. Like there was somebody else there, with me. Then, all the street lights suddenly went out.
Wait a minute. Now that I think of it, maybe the online store just made a mistake in my order and sent me the wrong thing. That would make a lot of sense.
When did you order?
Yesterday. No, wait, I mean 3 days ago, I think.
Did you ask for express shipping?
No.
It's probably not from an online store, then. It would take more than 3 days for the package to arrive. By the way, you shouldn't buy music from online stores. The artist hardly gets any of the profit. Instead, you should pirate the songs and then give some money to the artist directly with PayPal.
This is true. I've been meaning to start buying music that way, but I haven't gotten around to it.
Look, whatever. I don't care, Brian. In my opinion, you're all just a bunch of satanic metalheads.
That's an ignorant statement. What's wrong with satanic metal?
For one thing, it's evil.
No, not all satanic metal is evil.
Are you sure about that?
Well, many satanic metal musicians insist there are different types of Satanism. And they insist that not all types of Satanism are evil. I believe in God.
Sure, Brian. Whatever.
Oh, come on. What is your problem with God?
It's not about God. It's about satanic metal.
First of all, not all metal is satanic.
Is Cradle of Filth?
I'm not sure. You cannot understand the lyrics. Also, I don't listen to that fucking bullshit.
I thought you told me last week that you were a nihilist.
Yes, I'm also a nihilist.
So, you're an agnostic.
No. I have no idea if God actually exists, but I try to have faith.
I bet the nihilistic side of your personality can be pretty nasty, eh?
I do have a dark side. Nobody's perfect. In fact, I used to be a member of an internet discussion forum about nihilism. ANUS.
What?
ANUS. ANUS. It's an acronym that stands for American Nihilist Underground Society. Their website also has a metal section. But my views were too spicy for them, so they deleted my account. But, you know what, Lisa? If people cannot handle you, if you're too much for them, it's their fault, not yours. I just turned the other cheek and said thank you very much.
They ripped you a new one?
No,